Music channel.
Hello, my name is Fernando Miro. I play the character of Icarus here in Varekai. Icarus is about, the story of Varekai is about the angel of Icarus that flies, the only man that can actually fly in the world, and he flies too close to the sun and he just burns his wings. So he lands in this enchanted forest. In the original mythological story, he lands in the water and dies. But in Varekai, we twisted it a little bit around, and he lands in this crazy forest full of creatures and magic and absurd things. So yeah, it talks about how he's gonna pick himself up from the fall and learn how to walk again. And on the way, he falls in love and meets all these crazy characters that it's gonna help them back to his feet. Varekai was the first show I ever saw on TV or ever. I was back in Puerto Rico, where I'm from. So it was about 12 years ago. And yes, I fell in love with the story. I fell in love with the show. So I worked like crazy to audition for Cirque du Soleil. So when I was 20 years old, because I come from gymnastics and dance background, I went into Las Vegas and I auditioned for the actual company. And 3 shows later, I worked in 2 other shows before. And slowly I started getting more precise in the Icarus role, and here I am. The first show I did with Cirque du Soleil was Believe, which was like about a year and a half over there in Las Vegas. And then I took a little break from Cirque and I moved to Los Angeles, where I performed with Taylor Swift for about 2 years. And then they called me back from Cirque to do the Michael Jackson show. I've worked with super major pop star. I love music. I come from a very musical family, so dancing has always been in my roots. I'm also Puerto Rican, so I can dance mean salsa. Every song tells the story of what's happening on stage. Even if you take out the actual acrobatics or the actual performers, you can tell what is the voice of the singer, or what are the instruments trying to tell you. It's very poetic. It's very emotional, like roller coaster throughout the soundtrack without even watching the show. So I think, yes, definitely the music, it plays a huge role, especially here in Varekai, which is such a story-based like show. Without the music, it would be nothing.